myself and Elvis are going to take you through a little bit of the behind the scenes, how this competition came to be. So as mentioned, my name's Tegan Forbes. I'm an engineering and technology graduate at Rolls-Royce. I'm also the co-founder of LabLab, which is a humanitarian biotech startup. And I've been a member of the Fresh Advisors Board with RS since it began in 2020. And that is when we first started thinking about this competition. And we were briefed to launch a global sustainability competition, which has turned into the RS Innovators Championship. So Elvis is going to tell you a little bit more about the philosophy behind this competition. So over to Elvis.
Thank you, Tegan, for a very kind introduction, and really welcome once again. I'm really excited to have you here and really excited to share about why this competition, why we have got you guys involved, why we're excited to have you here. This competition has been designed by young people for young people to give you the opportunity to innovate, come up with ideas to solve some of the complex challenges that the world is facing, businesses are facing. The challenges really focus on the business challenges that we are facing as a business at the RS Group, but that have a wider implication on the world that we live in. So it's really paramount for us to have young people with very diverse thoughts to come together to solve these challenges for us. It's a global competition in teams to allow you to collaborate from wherever you are in the world and work with us to solve the challenges that we want to solve, but to make a huge impact on the wider world and the problems that we face together for a better future. I'll pass on to my colleague Tegan to tell us more about the phases of the competition. What are you supposed to expect?
Thanks, Elvis. So as Elvis mentioned, one of the key drivers for us when designing this competition was genuine impact. So making sure that the same way RS gives us a group on the Fresh Advisors Board, gives young people a voice to have input and genuine impact on where the business goes and how it engages the next generation. We also want to give you guys the opportunity to have a genuine impact on the ESG targets of RS Group and align your innovations with problems that we're truly facing. So that's one thing that's really driven us throughout this process. The other thing that's really important to us, though, is skills development and recognizing that not everybody applying and participating in this competition is going to have the same educational background. We want to attract those of you with formal and informal STEM and non-STEM education and really help you develop the skills that will allow you to thrive whatever path you take. So whether that's what's sometimes referred to as the softer skills, things like communication, negotiation, presenting, as well as helping you turn your idea into a genuine product or service at the end of things. So I'm going to give you a very quick run through of the phases of the competition, which all starts today when we're having this launch event, of course, and the applications will open. So as Elvis mentioned, we're expecting applications from teams of 3 to 5 of you. And if you've joined this event today with no team, there is a virtual space on the Who Below site that will allow you to potentially meet future teammates. And those applications will stay open until the 30th of November. So this gives you plenty of time to really delve into the challenges. Again, you'll have an opportunity to do that later today, but make sure that you're submitting an application about something that you're genuinely passionate about and that you can commit to this entire program for. So once we've received all the applications around December time, we will release a short list of teams and ask that you submit a video which delves a little bit deeper into what your innovation is and maybe the plans you have to develop it throughout the competition, but also to ensure that it is aligned with one of our challenge streams and it is going to help you work towards something that can have a genuine impact. And we'll release more information about that as time goes on. So rolling around to January, by this point, all of the applications will have been reviewed by multiple people. We want this to be as fair as possible, and we'll have reviewers reflecting all different challenge streams and different teams around the world. And in January, we will release the cohort of 20 teams that have been accepted into the competition. This is kind of the exciting turning point where you really enter into a structured program of 6 weeks, during which time you will have specialist masterclasses focused on everything from ideation through to concept development, refining and aligning your innovation with the challenge streams. Specifically, that element will be supported by mentors from RS Group, and finally through to developing a business case, and being able to pitch your idea back to everybody at the end of the competition. And that will be led by Unison Youth, all culminating in a virtual showcase in March, which will allow winners from each of the challenge streams to present to not just the cohort that have been on this competition journey with them, but also stakeholders from RS, guest judges, other successful social entrepreneurs, and a real range of people to put yourselves and your ideas and your innovations out there. So we're super excited for that culmination of all this hard work. So I think that is a very whistle-stop tour of what's to come. And myself, Elvis, and the rest of the team will be around on the Hupilo site if you have any more questions, but you will have a deep dive into each of the topics as the event goes on. So back to you, Elvis.
Thank you, Tex. I'll just give a quick whiz around of what the challenge streams are. So when you get to see them and or you've already come across them in our different landing pages, we want you to look at them and take a slice of the problem and solve that effectively, and check whether does your innovation pass the SOLWAT and test it out. We're really excited for you to join one or more of this challenge stream from the people and language, which focuses on a technology to help translate our training material so that all our colleagues around the world can have equitable training in their own local languages. And then the second one being water filtration, which is from the washing machine project, which will allow to filter water from a hand washing machine project to be reused for other purposes. And the third one being a sustainable product. So coming up with a solution or an innovation to allow us to extend the life of our products to reduce the amount of contribution we have to landfill. And the fourth one is sustainable packaging. We're looking for ways or materials to be able to package all our products that we distribute across the world in a protected manner, but also reducing the harm we have to the environment by having a recyclable material. And the fifth one is the smarter distribution center. We're looking for technology or innovation solutions that will help us to transform our distribution center so that we can increase the efficiency to meet the ever-increasing demands of our customers. And those are 5 challenges that we have.